Welcome back to the show, everyone. Today, we are breaking down the biggest shift in modern soccer strategy, the inverted fullback. Gone are the days when a defender's only job was to hug the touchline and overlap the winger. We are seeing a complete overhaul where fullbacks are stepping into the center of the pitch, effectively becoming midfielders. This isn't just a trend, it's a blueprint for global dominance. By the time the 2026 World Cup kicks off in North America, this tactic will be the standard. We're talking about players like Trent Alexander-Arnold or Kyle Walker who redefine the pitch geometry. If you want to understand how the next world champion will play, you need to understand the inverted philosophy.
To understand the future, we have to look at the masterminds of the past. Pep Guardiola really pioneered this at Bayern Munich with Philipp Lahm and perfected it at Manchester City. The goal was simple: create a numerical superiority in the middle of the park. By moving a fullback inside, you create a box midfield, a four-man central unit that most traditional three-man midfields simply cannot handle. This tactical tweak allowed teams to maintain 60% or higher possession while being safer against the counterattack. It changed the game from a wide-open track meet into a game of chess played in the middle third. Now, national teams are scrambling to implement this before 2026.
Let's get into the weeds of the formation. When that fullback tucks in, the defensive line shifts from a back four to a back three. This creates a 3-2-2-3 structure, often called the WM formation. This setup gives the team a double pivot, two defensive midfielders sitting right in front of the back three. It provides an incredible insurance policy. If you lose the ball, you have 5 players centrally located to immediately press and regain control. For the 2026 World Cup, where the heat and travel across the US, Mexico, and Canada will be grueling, controlling the pace through this 3-2-2-3 shape will be vital for energy conservation and defensive stability.
Why does this matter for the attack? Well, when the fullback moves inside, it forces the opposing wide midfielders to make a choice. Do they follow the fullback inside, or do they stay wide? Usually, they get sucked into the middle. This leaves your wingers in one-on-one situations on the flanks. In the modern game, if you give a world-class winger like Vinicius Jr. or Bukayo Saka a one-on-one with a fullback, they are going to win that battle 70% of the time. The inverted fullback is the ultimate distraction. It's that creating space through chaos. This dominance on the wings will be the primary source of goals in the 2026 tournament.
Not just any player can do this. The inverted fullback needs to be a hybrid athlete. They need the engine of a traditional fullback, covering 10 to 12 kilometers per game, but they also need the vision and passing range of a playmaker. We're talking about a 90% pass completion rate under pressure. You have to be comfortable receiving the ball with your back to goal in a crowded midfield. For fitness enthusiasts listening, this is the pinnacle of functional soccer fitness. It requires elite aerobic capacity, explosive lateral movement to recover to the wing, and the mental RAM to process tactical shifts every 5 seconds. This is the new gold standard for the modern defender.
So, why will this dominate the 2026 World Cup? International football is often slower and more cagey than club football. The team that controls the middle of the pitch controls the game. We've seen Gareth Southgate with England and Greg Berhalter with the USMNT experimenting with these movements. In a tournament format, minimizing risk is everything. The inverted fullback provides the ultimate balance: maximum control in possession and maximum security in defense. Expect the SWE finalists in 2026 to be the teams that best utilize their fullbacks as central pivots. It's no longer about who has the best athletes. It's about who has the best chess pieces. To wrap things up, the inverted fullback isn't just a fancy trick. It's the natural evolution of the sport. As players get fitter and more technically gifted, the lines between positions will continue to blur. Whether you're an athlete training to make your varsity squad or a fan watching from the couch, keep your eyes on the fullbacks during the next big match. Watch how they move when their team has the ball. If they're heading toward the center circle, you're watching the future of soccer unfold in real time. Thanks for tuning into this tactical deep dive. Get ready for 2026. It's going to be an inverted world. See you next time.